just don't make no sense. Our church people go on all the time, arguing, can't get along with each other. All they doing is just playing with God. It's a shame the way they carry on out there. I'm telling you. I could have been at home. Next thing you know, they'll be fighting going on with one another. All because we want to give our pastor a raise. Half of the church wanted to give him a raise and the other half didn't. It just don't make no sense. I tell you. I got to sit down and catch my breath. One thing I've learned, either church folks gonna drive you to drink, ooh, Lord. They'll drive you to drink, or either they'll drive you to murder. Y'all didn't hear that from me. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Let me meditate. Well, I knew it every time I get in my Bible phone, right? Hello. Hi, Bernice. How you doing? Well, I'm a little stirred up. We had that church meeting today. You know it goes like that all the time. Well, have I thought about what you asked me? Now, Bernice, I know you mean well. Now, last time it didn't work out. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I get lonely, but those last two men you set me up, it didn't work out, child. Now, hold. Now, we're going to have to talk about this later. All right, I'll talk to you later. Oh, Lord, that Bernice. Have you ever had a friend that always want to set you up with somebody? A matchmaker. Ooh, that's Bernice. Child, one time, she set me up with this man. His name was Ike. He should have been Ike Turner. Gonna raise his hand to hit me. I laid him out with my cane. Then he gonna ask me, where you been? Where you going? I told him none of his business. You don't question God, and you ain't gonna question me. Then there was Leroy. Leroy gonna ask me, what are we having for breakfast? What are we having for dinner? Ma Pearl, have you fixed lunch yet? And ain't brought no groceries up in the house. That man would sit on his can day after day and say, Ma Pearl, will you bring me a glass of water? Ma Pearl, have you saw my Bengay? Ma Pearl, come here for a minute, baby. He called me way in the other room and gonna ask me, can you hand me that remote? Now, isn't that lazy? I'm telling you, Leroy had what you call an overactive bowel problem. Piss everywhere. I'm telling you, I spent more time mopping and cleaning up behind that man. And to top it all off, he gonna leave his dentures on my kitchen table. Now that was the last straw. He had to get out. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hello? Bernice, is this you again? What do I think about Mr. Paul? Mama, that man has got a seeing eye dog. What do I think about Mr. Larry? He's paralyzed on one side. Now, Bernice, I done had enough. I just got in from my church meeting, and I got to put my dinner on. Now, don't call me no more, Dad.